Yeah. As I was sitting here, I thought I'll make a video in the beach. It's 6 in the morning. It's pretty cool. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think, yeah. Uh, I think I'm learning every day that all these things it can give you a bit of a purpose, but it will so that you don't become apathetic to life. But at the same time, you also go with an understanding that in life not everything is as it seems, because when I talk to people with different walks of life, they say the people who are employed, they say they just want to get out of their life, because you think that when you there are some people who do business and they think at their other people's life. When you go talk to them, they think that they look at the other people's life. Oh, they see their life is very much sorted, they just have to get their salary, things like that. But when you actually talk to them, to the people who's employed, they say how they want to be out of the rat race. So not everything is that seems. So it goes with, I think, everything. The people who the the very influencers, very big influencers I talk, they want privacy in life. The unknown people, they want to become famous. And the people who I talk to, who is in at their old ages, they want to go and become young. The people who wants to when I talk to the kids, they want to become old. Not everything in life is as seems, but all these things, it just gives you not to lose purpose in life. That's And I can go on and on. There is also examples of those who travel a lot, they want to have a stable home, and those who are in a stable home, they want to travel a lot. So yeah, as long as life, you wake up, you, that means life is giving you chance, I think. And you don't really need a motivation to live, as long as you have a proper mindset and a mind thinking. How like what you because studies have shown it's not the number one probability to success. It's not about uh, emotionally learning, or it's not about intellectually learning. It's about understanding how and where your thinking goes. Yeah, metacognition. So that gives you, I think that is the number one reason, I would say, on the people that has reached a certain level or certain sense of securement in life, is, I think, because they name things. I think naming things is one of the most fundamental aspects of life. Naming things, even if it is a small thing, like naming your brain. Whenever you have something come up, name yourself. Okay, this XYZ thing has name up. My brain has done XYZ. And when you suddenly name it, what happens is you and that problem is away. So you can look at it from third perspective, second perspective. But if you're not naming it and you're thinking it and then you're going in life, it is very difficult to know and understand things. And this is also why people say, or most of these people who has gone through in life, they say, don't take actions when there is opposing parts of you. Like, even when you have shame, guilt, fear, embarrassment, don't take actions, because all that, when you have these things in your heart and then you take actions, all it is doing is you're misdirecting your focus. But wherein if you sit and learn, understand why things are the way things are, why that particular lingering emotion or fleeting emotion is coming up, I think I think things get way easier, because you don't take action from misdirection. And once you sit there, understand you must and once you sit there, understand what happens is, you others will go forward no matter what happens, but you sit there, you understand. And then the after that, the push that you get gets you propels you far beyond what anybody can reach. And because a lot of people that I meet, they go to their traditional life, they go by traditional minds, and they go get their education, go get everything in life. So they have that inner stability. A lot of people in business, I see, the inner stability, it comes in a very rough way. They do things, it takes years, they fall because they have a lot of amount of guilt, shame, embarrassment, and all these things helps them. But at the same time, it consumes a lot of time for them as well. And once they eventually realize, like, it is gonna be, which means once they have the inner stability, they move ahead and get ahead in life far than anybody. And I think that their both of the common pattern is that they both should have inner stability to take something apart, or to move something forward. And the only thing that is going to have inner stability is the story that you say to yourself, because the story that you say to yourself creates emotions, and that creates actions. So if you say, so whatever feeling that you're going through, whatever actions, emotions, whatever things that you're going through, you will always say a story to yourself. Because two people can be eating in the same restaurant, one people can say, okay, even at the same economic level, or in even if they have to same financial level, one can say, oh my god, this is gonna be expensive. The other can say, life has given me a choice to eat, let me eat. They're sitting in the same restaurant, they're having the same financial status, they're doing everything same, but each one can seeing or naming the story in a different sense. So yeah, I think that's very important. One other thing that I talk to people and I always get from is the people that who take actions from utter perfect clarity, calmness, and fun, and then realizing that you have nothing to lose if you have a great set of mind. Because a lot of people, they reach a successful stage is because they know how to take risk. So when you have a business, or when you want to start a business, a person who is calm, who is having clarity, wouldn't do a business. For example, you have, let's say, 50,000 dirhams. So you start business, okay, saying you don't invest the whole 50,000, invest maybe 20,000, 25,000. With the 25,000, you do other business. Let's say you have $100,000, you put $50,000 and then do the business. Let's say you have, so the reason is because you once you do that, you have a certain calmness, you have an inner stillness, and then you move forward. It gives you a better clarity on things also, because when you don't have calmness or stillness inside you, or trust inside you, you can't be able to move forward with calmness, because you will be always thinking, okay, what if, even though that risk element is there. And that is something very hard, very few people can go over through that. Even you don't have money, can live in or travel in life with a very strong mindset. And even that, a lot of less people can do it, especially when you live in an environment where everything is colorful. It's very hard to do it. So because the stories that you say to the story that the environment even says to you is a different. So even when you have clarity on what actions you take, because that actions gives you calmness, and that calmness is gonna have your environment around or such a way that things are gonna come towards you. The same with a lot of people. There is one more thing that I hear is a lot of people, they do things because they have they do it. You can't beat somebody who is having fun in their life. You just can't. So I think that in life that is very important, because that you can make anything, sit and make anything out of fun, but unless and until you don't have calmness inside, and you can't take calmness until you have clarity. So it's all a loop. Yeah. So this calmness, you have to always take things in clarity, and that clarity gives you calmness, and that calmness you can define that calmness as fun, and you can take things as fun, and that fun creates your energy, and that energy attracts you. Yeah. And you have nothing to lose, so regardless if you don't have or have whatever you have, as long as life is given you chances, and as long as you're naming things, as long as you're understanding what stories things are saying, as long as you know what each story is creating, what emotions and what actions are you taking, and what emotion has led, what kind of negative emotion has made you to take this certain misdirected action, and then you are self analyzing it, and then you're correcting, and then you're fixing it. As long as you're doing that each day, writing something down, eating people with who you really love, working with people that who you really like, I think that's the because that's the only thing you can control, and that's the only thing that you can move ahead in life.